The people who drive Formula One, for me, are heroes. How they can manage it, the corner speed, the braking. And if somebody jumps from a GT car to a Formula One car, it must be incredible. You come in another world, I think.
It's important to follow your passions. They're the fuel that drives us. Over the years, I've had opportunities to drive and race some incredible machines. I felt the fierce enthusiasm of a GT, the purposeful precision of an LMP2, and the unmatched power and agility of a Formula One car. In motorsport, as in business, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backward. As I always remind my team, the windshield is 20 times bigger than the rearview mirror. Keep your eyes ahead and focus on the inside line. With this forward-thinking mindset, we look ahead to Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, where we'll take on a unique and highly challenging adversary, the Yas Marina circuit. This track, along with over 20 other Formula One circuits worldwide, was designed by the legendary racetrack designer Hermann Tilke.
My name is Hermann Tilke, and we design racetracks, most of the Formula One racetracks. Yas Marina is a track which is on an island close to Abu Dhabi. The task was really to make a unique racetrack, to make something what you can recognize. The configuration of the track. You will not find it anywhere else.
In preparation for the challenge of Yas Marina, we've traveled back to Brackley in the United Kingdom, where our F1 journey began. Working closely with the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team, we're preparing for Yas Marina by starting inside 2022's W13. Each season, the team meticulously creates a custom-fitted seat for each driver. This process is essential not only for driver comfort, but also for their safety and performance when piloting an F1 car at the furthest edges of its capabilities.
The best way to describe this is imagine sitting in your bathtub at home. Now imagine trying to go around a corner at 180 miles an hour in your bathtub. It's going to be pretty painful. What I do is I minimize the amount of movement the driver's going to feel in the car. It allows them to feel exactly what the car is doing, so they can feel when the back of the car moves, they know it's the car, not them sliding around.
With the seat fitting behind us, it's now time to experience our first laps around Yas Marina in the Mercedes F1 simulator. This will be my initial glimpse of what this circuit has in store.
Okay, George, all set?
Ready when you are. This track features several challenging sectors.
Box.
With a combination of low and high-speed corners, it makes suspension setup particularly tricky. The incredibly fast turns in the first sector are especially demanding. Our preparation here in the simulator is crucial to understanding exactly how to attack this track in real life.
Just that rear.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem for you, the spins in turn 2 are coming because you're just trying to pinch the corner too much on the exit. The nose goes down and you're trying to turn too much.
So you can just let the car free
let the
up
car
out
a
there?
little bit more.
What was the best lap time?
So you did a 32.2, so we're just 2 seconds away from the reference, which, having only done one run, is actually a really good start. And if you look at the lap, we're actually only 0.2 away up until the braking for turn 6 and 7. So that's really quite good.
Over the next several hours, I'm gathering as much data as possible. Lap after lap, the intricacies of the track gradually reveal themselves. Each step underscores the importance of thorough preparation and teamwork, smoothing out any remaining rough edges.
Nicely done.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries. It was good fun today. Look forward to seeing you out there in the real thing now.
Me too.
To get the right lap here is quite difficult. It's a technical track. You need to have the right setup for some fast corners here, then a slow corner, then two long straights, but then this low and mid-speed corners combination around the hotel. So to get all this with the right setup, with the right mindset.
And to make a really perfect lap
Yeah, it's not so easy.
without mistakes. This is very important.
Intel. Intel is the difference between guesswork and an educated effort to maximize a positive outcome. On every single track I attempt, I always like to do a recon run. And before driving the W13 around Yas Marina, I'm getting some first-hand advice from Mercedes-AMG Petronas' very own Kimi Antonelli.
Here you can open up, you can open up, so here you can be as straight as possible for the braking.
Every detail matters in a Formula One car, and the track never lies. So if my inputs aren't precise, it immediately shows in slow lap times, or worse, a crash. Fine-tuning my track knowledge in real time is the best way to prevent these negative outcomes.
It's a cool track. The last sector is very challenging because you go through the hotel section, so you don't have a lot of margin of mistake because the walls are very close.
It's always the configuration that makes it challenging or not. Of course, we try to make challenging corners. Spa-Francorchamps, you have the Eau Rouge. Very challenging. But the Eau Rouge is only working with the 2 kilometers before and after. By the way, every corner is already built. It's like music. Every note is played by somebody. But the configuration is it makes a song.
It is quite a difficult task. What we're asking George to do here is once a year drive the car, get close to the limit. He's done some good preparation in the simulator, and just those incremental gains are coming with every time he's driving.
The layout of Yas Marina is truly unique, combining extremely fast and tight corners with one of the longest straights in Formula One. Pulling out of a garage in an F1 car is a sensation I'll never fully get used to. The responsibility and the trust the team places in you can feel overwhelming. But once you've navigated that first corner, all that preparation kicks in and there's nothing else to do but drive. Well, there was a lot of preparation that went in before the first laps. As I got more comfortable, I started to push the brake zones and started to get a little bit of a front lock. So we're going to make a change for the next session. Overall, it's a little bit deeper braking, a little bit earlier to throttle, and carry a little bit more speed. So if all that was easy, everybody'd be a Formula One driver, but you got to work up to it and just go progressively.
Yas Marina, it's something really special. We come to the first corner, it's a left-hand corner, and middle speed and a little bit tricky. Coming the uphill section, very fast corners. You come into the chicane and you have to drive very accurate, and the exit of the corner is very important because you lose a lot of time during the straight. The off-camber corners here through the hotel is very tricky. The car is very much sliding. If you come a little bit wide, then you hit the guardrail. It is not very nice. This is the last corner and coming back to start and finish. He did a very good lap. He was quick, really good.
George, yeah, he's doing very well. He's looking quite strong, to be fair. Surprising. It's just being confident enough in the car that you're going to be able to run the speed through and just the right amount of lift. On that first lap of that last new tyre, it was a good step, but you can see that just on the subsequent laps, he was still finding a little bit more time in Sector 1. Once we get to this afternoon, he's going to find some great steps.
After testing, data analysis, and a final car setup, it was time for my final laps around the track. I knew that this was my last opportunity to push a Formula One car hard around Yas Marina. This was my chance to create the perfect lap. Taking into account everything I've learned, I went for it.
George in the day did really good lap times. He hasn't driven the car in such a long time and he felt quite comfortable with it straight away.
Gradual progression all day, really methodical in his approach. That's a job well done today. Should be really proud of what he's achieved.
30.4.
That is much better, right? I mean, that's almost no time. Off throttle straight into braking.
Not fair for all guys.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for the P2 car.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you again.
To get in a Formula One car, it really is like a purple unicorn. It's hard to describe. So when you first get in the car, you can't believe what it can do, how late you can actually brake. You know, turn 2 is almost flat, turn 3 is flat, and just the G-forces and the effects of your body is just incredible. Really, it's a dream come true to be able to drive such a wonderful car. Can't thank Mercedes and CrowdStrike enough, and can't wait for the next one.
He makes a very good job, I think. Now we look to Paul Ricard, how he will perform there, with a long straights and very, very fast corners. I think it's very tricky and he has to be big balls.